How you doing? Mr. DJ still rocking in the 70s for my 70s YouTube channel. Pretty much got the house to myself, so my voice is going to be a little bit louder. Uh, Song I want to play for you. This is from Billboard's Hot 100, September the 14th, I believe, or 15th, 1974. Coming in at number 63, down 20 notches from 43. Lobo. Lobo, his version of Rings, Ring, Ring, Telephone Ring, the Cimarron record that was a hit back in the summer of 1971, covered 3 years later by Lobo, almost made it to the top 40 by Lobo. His real name was Roland Kent Lavoie. He was born in Tallahassee, Florida, but he was raised in Winter Haven, Florida, along with six siblings, a pretty big family. Got his start in 1961 in the music business in a group called Rumors. And get this, guess who's in that band Rumors? Graham Parsons, the legendary country rock artist, one of those seminal country rock artists, along with the Byrds, that Southern California deal back in the late 60s, Graham Parsons. And there was also Jim Stafford, the Spiders and Snakes guy. A lot of humorous songs that he did, Jim Stafford, also in that group Rumors with Roland Kent Lavoie. Here's the thing about Lobo. In the 60s, he was in a variety of bands. That's pretty much it. He did release some he released some singles on the local scene that were not big national hits or anything like that. In 1964, he was in a band called Sugar Beats, and this was while he was attending the University of Southern Florida, or University of South Florida, rather. It was also in a couple other bands. U.S. Mail, by the way, that song U.S., that's the name of a record. Elvis did that, written by Jerry Reed. U.S. Mail and the Uglies, and then he changed his name to Lobo, which was Spanish for wolf. Roland Kent Lavoie got a deal with Big Tree Records. His first single, just Wham! Number 5 on Billboard's Hot 100, spring of 1971. Me and You and a Dog Named Boo, one of those brilliant storytelling, traveling records that he did. But the songs that he did after that were just basically love songs. She Didn't Do Magic came after Me and You and a Dog Named Boo. That was in the summer of 71, but that did not make top 40 for him. And then he came back in the fall of 72. I'd Love You to Want Me. Just launched a string of ballads that he came out with in the early to mid 70s. That was his biggest hit here in the States. It went to number 1 in Germany a year later. That record did, and probably my favorite song. But God, this song it just hits us. It's a tearjerker and a half. God, I know this sounds cheesy, but this song God, this thing hits home. Don't Expect Me to Be Your Friend. Remember that? Late 72, early 73 by Lobo. Powerful record. Uh, well, anyway, How Can I Tell Her was another song that he did. Was not a very big hit. That was in 73. And it sure took a long, long time. Another one of his, well, I guess one of his sort of sappy records that he came out with. This record I'm going to play for you, Rings, is from his 4th album called Just a Singer. And all the songs that are on this album are covers. There's nothing that he's written on this album. That didn't make any sense. Let me rephrase that. The songs that are on this album were, well, he didn't write any of the songs on this album. Just a Singer. This is Lobo with Rings. Got up to number 43, but down to number 63 the week of September 14th, 1974.